Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to the MindCrack server. I'm here having done a bit more work to test out the whole boat racing track thing that I'm kind of having the idea for, and the idea is slowly evaporating before my very eyes. I've expanded the test track to test lining it entirely in soul sand, also trying out a different width here, as you can see. Just trying some basic racing techniques. The boats are just simply extremely glitchy. Yes, in finding out that you have to hold down W in order to steer correctly is a little bit helpful. Although I was correct in thinking that wasn't how it always worked, because in my Far Lands or Bus world, I tested, and sure enough, you can steer left or right without having to hold W, which allowed you to do fancy things like strafe left and backwards and right and things like that, which you cannot do. You cannot do with the current boats. I'm doing all right here. I'm doing okay here. This is a pretty simple track. Not too much in the way of turns or anything crazy. What happens if I sprint? Does that actually make the boat go faster, or does it just change the perspective? It feels like it just changes the perspective. Yeah, I think that's kind of what's happening, is the perspective changes. But basically, running into problems, and you may have noticed in the last video when I was just doing a lap around the circle track, problems with the whole there's a disagreement between, I'm assuming anyway, a disagreement between the client and the server as to where the player is and where the boat is, and the longer you boat and the further distances you boat, this becomes more and more of a problem. We noticed it a lot when I was attempting to circumnavigate and map the island, the main spawn island that we started the world in. If you watch Vintage Beef's videos, he's out exploring islands and out at sea, and he has experienced that. It's basically, you'll be boating along, fine and dandy, no problems, completely safe from land, and all of a sudden your boat will break, and you will teleport to where the server says you are, even though your client has been telling you you're somewhere else, and the server thinks you hit land or something, and your boat will break. We actually experienced that, I was about to say, in the last episode where I was doing a circle track, and my boat broke, but the remnants were not around me. Some of you noticed that actually it was on the other side. When I went back around the track on foot, I saw the remnants on the other side of the circle track. And it was because I apparently broke the boat over there, but I was on the other side, and that's why I didn't pick up the remnants, the debris from the boat. It seems like in this short little span, it seems fine, and I've been doing okay right now, but once I do... Oh, well, okay. Ow! Hells blazes! Look at the damage I took. That's a new thing. This is something we have just learned right now, and I have been documenting it. Let's actually go backwards. I want to try the alternate direction here. But whenever I run into the soul sand and not take damage... Also, I've noticed this. You get in a boat, your hunger bar disappears. This was a bug a long time ago. Whatever they did brought it back. But let's just boat along. Let's do a lap maybe in the reverse direction here. Try to sweep out, get the apexes. I really don't think that makes too big of a difference here in Minecraft boating. We don't have traction or centrifugal force to deal with, lateral G's and whatnot. Oh. Okay, well, all of a sudden my boats keep breaking on the soul sand. I was going to try to illustrate when I get stuck in the soul sand is where I start to notice the server does not agree with where I'm at. And then if I get out of the boat goes somewhere else. I'm not going to be able to recreate this experiment I'm having. All right, I'm just going to very slowly, I'm going to travel some distance, I'm going to inadvertently go into some soul sand and hopefully not break the boat. Yeah, like that. Okay. Like I'm holding down W. I feel like the server thinks I'm going away. As I'm holding W, it thinks I'm traveling a distance. So now... Yeah, now the boat does not behave as normal. Or maybe it does. Alright, science! Sometimes it doesn't work at all. Dang it. Yeah, it was doing weird things. Let me try to beach, kind of glancing it. Yeah, like this. Oh, dang. Well, okay. The idea is now bubkiss. Bunk. It's gone because apparently you can't run into soul sand anymore. What is going on? There hasn't been any updates. Like nothing has changed. Why did I just do that? I don't get it. Why is my boat breaking when I hit the soul sand? Yeah, as you can see, that's where the track used to be. I kind of enlarged it. My only other idea would be to convert a pre-existing land mass or ocean mass to have a track. My initial thought was around spawn. There's like it's almost, and I mentioned this when we first started this season. There's a river surrounding kind of the main spawn area. Originally, I tried to convince people to say, hey, the spawn village, where we said we would build a village, the borders of that should be that river. What? I am stupid. There we go. That's what I meant to do. It should be that river, but people didn't like the river and they wanted to expand beyond that, so whatever. But yeah, that was my initial thought. The only problem is that people have built up, obviously, like I said, around that river. They have built their own bridges. They've built homes. I think some people have even removed parts of the rivers to accommodate their build projects. And I don't think that would work. But finding some sort of pre-existing river would be helpful because there was a hill here, and as you can see over here, I kind of went off a cliff edge, an overhang, and building up all this land and then filling it all up with water is kind of a difficult thing to do. It's not the easiest process in the world. Of course, I'm not, speaking in regards to people who do buildings like Arcus and Beef and B00 and Etho with the stuff that they're building. They spend hours and hours. I really don't have the patience, so I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more plug and play, I guess. But there's that problem. Also, like, this is kind of an island. I kind of boated around the island. Let me sleep here. I'm the only one online, by the way. It's kind of an island, so I was thinking take an island and work the track into the natural shoreline, because it does have an interesting windy thing, and that's kind of an idea. It kind of morphs the idea of just making this in an ocean biome, and making a track in an ocean biome, just so there's no removal or water fillage that needs to take place. But yeah, this is kind of this might be also having it too deep is a pain in the butt too, because I thought they fixed this, but oh, let me get a bucket. But the whole and maybe it's because there aren't source blocks underneath, but I thought that was kind of fixed in that whole ocean update where you could take a bucket of water out of the ocean and it would automatically fill in, but that's apparently not the case. Because yeah, here, let me take out. Yep. Now that's broken. But if I do that, it fixes it, which used to be the old fix for that problem. I wonder... There are shenanigans going on. Will that work? Let me just check. Yeah, okay, I guess it has to be actual ocean biome or something, or not placed water, or maybe it is simply the fact that, I thought a source block would fill in underneath automatically, but apparently not. Anyway, complaints. I make them sometimes. So yeah, this is kind of probably going to be the only iteration of a racetrack on this server. It kind of works, but it doesn't. And who knows what they're going to change with boat mechanics. They're currently changing minecart mechanics, which is kind of throwing a lot of people for a loop. There's a lot of sand here. I actually do have a build idea with sand, so this might come in handy. Let me gather my basic resources, and we'll leave this here. I can bring some wood with, I guess. This soul sand might come in handy. It was, it's at the, we'll take a look at that. There's a place in the Nether hub where I guess somebody was digging out the tunnels or something, and they just said, here, take this free, all this free. There's Nether rack and Nether sand, soul sand. I think that's kind of the basics. Let me organize stuff here. All right, I really shouldn't be doing this on camera. This is why I don't do vanilla Minecraft Let's Plays. It's because you guys don't want to see somebody go nuts about the organization of the chests. That was a comment I got about my inventory in the last episode. Wow, he really keeps his inventory pretty, on the straight and narrow here. Yeah, that does come from, let's bring this with, from Far Lands or Bust, but also just my own penchant for OCD-ness, but I don't know, maybe we'll return. Perhaps we will return to that idea, but I just feel like boats are really glitchy. Yeah, let me actually, I can do I have a boat? I don't have a boat. Oh, I broke all my boats. Let's make 2 boats. And I just want to, let me just travel around this island a bit, and then we'll head into the Nether, and we'll grab, the remaining soul sand that was there for possible future projects, and possibly, that's another thing, I'm gonna need a lot of soul sand, like chests and chests full of soul sand. So yeah, I mean, like, this island in particular, it's kind of large for a racetrack, but if I measured out, like, 10 blocks from the interior, the what is that called? The shoreline, and kind of just followed the contour, that could be a way to make a racetrack. I kind of did want to emulate a real-world racetrack, something, that we can have some sort of nostalgic? It's a verb now. Some sort of course, this is a problem. I think this, when we updated with the terrain generation, this might actually, with the seed, be land, and that's why there's all these animals in the middle of the ocean here. So that's a problem. But, that's why I was looking at the Top Gear chest track would be kind of cool. But, I don't know that there's much. I mean, yeah, we're like, ooh, we're racing along the coastline, and we can have, like, an inner wall there to keep you within the boundaries. And then I wouldn't have to worry about filling in the bottom. And maybe there's other islands around where I could consider that. Stop. And that happens. Jump out of a boat and you end up touching it, and it flies off into the abyss, or in that case, into the side of the land, and then breaks. Ooh, staircase is a little broken here, pack rat. But anyway, let's go back. Let's go back to the Nether, and whoa, ho, I didn't pay attention to that. Let's go back through the Nether and take a ride back. We could pick up, we've got some inventory. Like I said, we could pick up some of that remaining soul sand. Take it off the hands of those folks. Arcus's stuff. Arcus has stuff here, apparently. Wob. So yeah, it's back to the drawing board. Episode title for old KurtJMac and what I need to do. Some sort of project idea for I have like build ideas, basically sculptures, basically buildings that serve no purpose other than to build them. I am a little bit worried, though, about my own... oh, that's new. When you get too far away from a chest, it's no longer open. My abilities to keep with a long-term project. So, yeah, I'm not sure how keen I am to share those right away. And this snapshot, I tell ya. And we learned this playing bingo with Lorgon 111. Is that mine? It's nobody's now. Oh, is that a hopper? Yeah, that's a hopper right there. Okay, well, I guess that went back in the hopper. Yeah, this was completely broken. So, Packrat, I tried to fix your track. I'm not sure if it did. It used to go down and then dip up, but the problem with tracks in this snapshot is when traveling upwards, you'll sometimes reverse direction for no reason whatsoever, so I kept getting stuck right there, as we saw in the last episode with that magma cube coming after me. So yeah, Packrat, that was my attempt at fixing that. I don't know how often you use that trail, or even if you're working on Goodland anymore. But yeah, there was a... Is this? Yeah, this is the one where there's a bunch of... I could probably put it in my ender chest while I'm at it. Free. There's a bunch of netherrack and soul sand here, so I'll take the soul sand. Even though it might not work to prevent boats from breaking for whatever reason anymore. Nothing changed since the last time I played. There's no further updates or anything. We're still in the W11B snapshot. But here we are back at spawn. And yeah, there's this... Dang it. Trapped. Oh yeah, there's jump boost at spawn now. Whee! Wait, where do I need to be? Yeah, there's this... You know, this could have made a cool racetrack. Kind of pre-made, but yeah, there's stuff like here. I would, if I do find some sort of river, and perhaps... Oh, well, maybe we can stop by... Is this just like random stuff nobody needs? Guess so. I could stop by the Zisto's map wall. Alright, the jump boost, a little bit annoying. I would rather have haste or speed or something. But you try to jump over like one block and you're like, bah! Oh, well, I guess I'm out of range now. So yeah, Goodland is over there. Yeah, you can even see the racetrack, I think, got updated. Did it not? Or no, that I couldn't because I would have needed to be holding the map. But yeah, Goodland is right there, which is why we saw the seam, because we're right at the seam edge for the west area is where we are exploring with the new terrain generation. I mean, there's stuff like that. Like, that looks like a complete circuit, does it not? The spawn... I really need some sort of step ladder here. Yeah, spawn is kind of this square. It's incomplete right here, but there's this square. There is kind of this circle, could be a racetrack, I don't know. I could complete, this is closer to spawn, although people have already built around this, but yeah, you could complete that as a circuit. I'm just talking all conjecture like here. Not really saying that any of these places are going to be plans or worthy of this sort of project. I like that. Although I think the scale is wrong here. So yeah, that's spawn. Yeah, that's where... Wait. Okay, okay. Yeah, Juno is like right there. That is the monument, the UHC monument. What's out in that direction? Could be cool for what the build I'm considering. That looks like it's really mountainous. It'd need to be plains. I believe... is that... I'm looking for Vintage Beef's little lily pad island. Excitement, excitement. It might be actually up somewhere, or is that it right there? That might be it right there. That just looks kind of weird. Yeah, that's Doc's kind of basin area that he flooded. All right. Anyway, Woo! Oh god, it's nighttime. I've been looking at a map all day and into the night. Let's get out of here. And then let's, I don't know, I feel like exploring a little bit. Perhaps try to get my creative juices flowing. Yeah, let's do an experiment really quick. We're gonna get killed by something, but racetrack. This is a bridge. Gonna hit the bridge. Yep. See, I wasn't even close to the bridge and it broke. And I didn't hear my remnants pop into me. Oh god, that's a witch. Gotta go. Got to go. Ha. Run. Back home. I want to reset my spawn. What in the world? Okay, I'm not gonna look at whatever that is, because this is like really new and I have no idea what's going on. Not looking. You'll have to explore every single other MindCrack channel. That's called cross-promotion. Ow, my ass! And see what that's about. Ooh. Alright. Oh god. Let me in! There we go. Yep, that's what I want to do. Alright, let me go to sleep, and let me try to determine what I want to do in the morning, and I'll rejoin you guys. Indeed. Hey guys! Found a bug in the video game! I just left my house, and baby zombies do not burn in the sunlight. They do not burn in the sunlight. Be gone, devil children! That needs to be fixed. Fixed. Receive juvenile death. Oh, God. Oh, I apologize. But yeah, I wanted to check out... I want to look back at the map and check out that area that I saw. Not looking. No touching. I want to check out the map to see that area that I thought was a little bit promising for possible build projects of a scale that KurtJMac should not be undertaking. Is that me on the map? No, that's not me. What's that blue thing? Is that another map? Nobody's online still. Dang it. I need some sort of scaffolding here. Who built this map? Alright, I am... not that green guy. I am, okay, so I just came from there. Oh, maybe I am that green guy. Okay, I'm that green guy. No, I'm not. Because I'd be facing the wrong way. Anyway, or is that the location of this map? Maybe that's what that is. Anyway, so yeah, I basically just need to travel through that direction. Just go straight, what direction is that? Straight, north. Or I could have just looked at the map and said, up is north, because I'm an idiot. Because I am an idiot. Let's check out what is in this area. And then, I like that it's kind of close to spawn. Seems relatively flat, might be a plains area. So that could be interesting. That looks like that already has something going on there, and then the rest of this stuff seems too mountainous. Mountainous. Beg pardon? What'd you just say? So yeah, okay, just straight north and a little bit east to check out what that biome's all about, and maybe I can't. This Let's Play is all about having ideas to do things and build things in Minecraft, but not actually following through with those ideas. I know, I'll build a big radio antenna to connect with Juno. I changed my mind. Let's make a boat racetrack. 2 episodes later. That's not gonna work. I changed my mind. Let's go check out some other land to see what other project we can say we're gonna start. I apologize. It's really difficult. It does, you know, the stuff I do enjoy doing is multiplayer stuff. Obviously, I had a lot of fun doing the spawn death games, whatever we called it. Is that another baby I hear? the spawn wars, you know, that sort of stuff. I do very much look forward to hopefully playing that kind of Call of Duty map that B-dubs and Etho are building. I also, you know, maybe that's kind of one of the reasons I felt like, oh, the boat racing could be like my thing. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Holy heck. Oh, yeah, he's got like six things here. We've got jump. I don't like the jump. I don't see, ow. I don't see what that gives us. Other than making like a moon base or something like that, but, oh, okay, there's a horse breeding area over here. Sorry, yeah, so the whole thing about, you know, the main thing people do here on the MindCrack server is build stuff. That's not... You guys having arrow issues? That's not really my primary source of inspiration through Minecraft and playing Minecraft. Like, I really want to play... You've probably been seeing Arcus, Vintage Beef, Two Goals One Minecraft are playing. I said that weird, but who cares? I'm sticking with my pronunciation. The Life in the Woods, which is from Fedrin. She made it's a mod pack. It's very, and she even emailed me prior to and said, you know, if you want to check out an early access version of this, it seems right up your alley. It's less about like the Feed the Beast or Feed the Bee Team stuff, where it's like crazy contraptions and rockets and machines, and it's more just making Minecraft pretty and making it more about exploration and surviving off the land. And you know, there is kind of a vegetarian kind of twist to it. This is pretty awesome. Wow, this is great, actually. I don't know who's doing this stuff, but that does... Oh, whoa! Here's a ravine. I was about to say, you don't see that many surface ravines, but I guess that was from previous terrain generation. So this area is a little cramped. I feel like the area to the northeast might be okay. And I really would like to start a Let's Play in that, but I fear I would have nothing to do. I would have no real goals. That's the problem. You know, I'd rather try to find things to do here on the MindCrack server than to start up an entirely different Minecraft single-player Let's Play and just run into the same problems. Get into the 5th or 6th episode and be like, okay, I've pretty much experienced everything from all of these mod packs that's not really related to building or crafting things. Series over. So, kind of try to avoid that. This area is nice. We do have Jenny B's swamp area over here. Whoa, I lost my sprint. Hunger just really drains really fast. I don't know if it has anything to do with the difficulty we have it on, in addition to anything else, if then hunger changes with difficulty now. It's all a mystery, especially if you don't read the changelog of the updates. Like me. There's this whole area. This is kind of... There's that. Yeah, I kind of need... Oh, the animals are walking funny. That means there's... What's the sun doing? Are you jumping around, son? No. Son? This is kind of an interesting area. Basically, I'm teasing that it's something I would like to build that exists in real life. And it requires... The building itself is really cool, and it would be really cool to see that built in Minecraft. And I'm sure somebody at some point in the history of time has already done that, but it's the function of the building and what surrounds it that requires a lot of land, and it would be helpful if it was flat land. I would have to fill in this... Or not. I think there is a lake. Yeah, there is kind of a lake. Huh, yeah, this area seems fun. Fun. You know, plausible. Possible. That is... What direction is that? Southeast. So spawn is kind of back in that direction. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this open land around spawn, and everybody's gone thousands of miles away to build stuff elsewhere. Good googly moogly at the things. Look at all these things. Oh, is that? Oh, wow. I didn't realize. I don't think I've been here. I just saw it during the MindCrack marathon. The ill-fated moment it was blown up. Yeah, that's Generic B's kind of Southern Bayou house in the swamp. It's very cool. So yeah, whatever I'd have to build would have to be bigger than that. In over my head. But this is kind of a nice-ish area. I'll have to look at like an overviewer map to get a proper plot, and maybe also measure the exact measurements. Somebody had a horse tied up there at some point. Yeah, BOO gave me a horse. It's been gone for many months. That thing does not exist anymore. I hope that doesn't mean somebody was going to do something here. All right. So, kind of, dang it, with the hunger. Kind of another episode in which nothing gets done, but we have learned a lot about our surroundings. Oh, even this area is kind of nice. It's a little bit sheltered thanks to the mountains, which I'm not sure if that's something I want or not. Oh, this area is kind of nice, although somebody may already have staked their claim. Woo! No, this is probably just an early caving expedition, perhaps. All right, now we're about to get into trouble. This should be an exciting conclusion to this episode of MindCrack. What is that? Was that an egg? I'm not hearing the pop noise anymore. Okay, there it is. It just seems to be quieter. Oh, eggs hurt. Ah, that's what at the end of the last season of UHC. What was it, season 13, 14? Whatever the last one I was involved with. I threw snowballs at Pause on Pause. I had eggs. I should have thrown eggs. Does that hurt the player? And I could have knocked him off his high perch there. Now I know, next time, if you don't have a bow and arrow, at least get some eggs as projectiles. And perhaps that will be useful. How do I get back home? I think it's up over this way, is it not? You can do it, Kurt. You can do it. All right. Ha. Beep, bop, bop. Just doing a little bit of terraforming. Oh, I do have derp. Oh. Wow. This could be bad, but if I aim for that, at least there's like a ledge somewhere I'll fall onto. Ha! Like this. All right. Very interesting. What if I do one of those jobs? Hold on. Hi, guys. How are you? Gotta go. Wait, am I traveling the right way? Crap. I don't remember. Hi. Ha. Don't do it. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Ha. Hey. Hi, Etho. Hi, Etho. Kind of running for my life here. No, I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I meant to be going that way. Did I not? There's a beacon. Hi. Which way is spawn? Oh, I could look at the number 6. So kind of that way, probably. Bye. Nice knowing you. Ow. 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 What the heck? Oh, that was the animals just keep dying. I feel like leaf suffocation has become more of a problem. Because you'll find animals running into leaves and trees and just dying. Chickens, mostly, but also spoiders and other animals. Am I even getting close? I feel like I'm going backwards. I think I'm going backwards. Alright, back up this hill. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, I just went in a circle. I just went in a dang circle. Alright, where? Oh, that's weird colored. Ice? I guess whatever's underneath it. Whoa! Still got the disco run. Disco Stew doesn't advertise. Where is spawn? Where is spawn? I know it's not at 0, 0, but it's like close. There's some brightness over there. Head towards the light. Ooh, that was weird. I kind of half-stepped. Alright, my X is getting larger, so that's definitely wrong. I need to be going that way. Okay, so maybe I was right all along. Quickly now, we were trying to wrap up the episode, and I failed miserably at doing that. Alright, we've got some sort of clearing. And we're at a... Well, we passed up 0, 0. Oh, hi, how are you? Dang it, stop stumbling. Stop stumbling! Light! I hope that's not lava! Ah! Oh, that was pretty good. Ah, okay, yes. Things are looking familiar now. Alright, so yeah. Another episode of MindCrack. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry to have disappointed, perhaps, in the fact that the whole boat racing thing is probably definitely not going to happen. definitely not going to happen. So, look forward to, like I said, another project I will never complete. Okay, there's the cactus. Let's go over there. Very nice, very nice. And now back to where I came from. Where am I going? Ah, okay, there's pause. Woo. So I need to be going that way. All right, thanks so much for watching. Ow. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. Ooh, where am I gonna be? I'm after pause, so I must be, I'm beyond the MindCrack logo.